Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to ARK. Today we're going to continue on our journey for taking out all 3 of the bosses for the Gamma version. That way we can take on the final Fenrir for this map. Last video we went ahead and took out the Megapithecus. See his little trophy back there on the wall. And dude, I tell you what, it was super simple. It was in the new arena, so we didn't have to worry about teams falling off everywhere. It was kind of nice. I was hoping to use the bats in some of the boss fights. However, you are not able to use them. Kind of sucks, but is what it is. So what we're doing today is we're taking on the Broodmother. I'm saving the dragon for last, mainly because there's another alpha. Mainly because I'm kind of worried. We're using the Sabertooth, seeing that that's the only other creature we have a bunch of and that are boss ready. You've got the nice saddles for him, and they made quick work of the Megapithecus. But with the dragon, you know, they're going to take more damage than usual. So I'm kind of worried, and I want to save it to the end. That way, if something goes wrong, we only have one more boss to do with some new tames. So let me show you where this cave is, right? It is super hard to find sometimes if you don't know exactly where it is. It's kind of hidden, man. So we are at 57.4 and 65.7. Show you on the map. Kind of in the middle right there. Kind of see us turning around. And that's the cave that has a Broodmother in it. There shouldn't be much in here, I'm hoping. We'll just have to get in here, throw the Sabers out. I do got them all healed up. They only lost about 2,000 on the last boss fight, but we did kind of take out that Alpha Rex at the end, so that might have been where some of the damage came from. I'm going to leave the bat out for the moment, just to make sure, in case something happens, so we can get rid of this. Any grass growing up through our place I'm going to be putting all the Sabers out. Want to be able to see everybody, you know. Need a lawnmower in here. I'm just saying, that's something they should put in ARK 2, is some lawnmowers. You can make it tech tier if you want. Just something. I hear ya. To make it easy. Are you down there? Yeah, that's right, you can stay down there, both of you. Anyways. So for this one, we need the relic from the bee. As well as the artifact of the massive, artifact of the hunter, and artifact of the clever. So as we get higher up, we're definitely going to need some more of the different parts and stuff like that. This one is super simple because it's just the artifacts. I kind of like that sometimes, but I mean, it kind of gives you a reason to hunt other things. And most of this stuff we've already got. I thought there was one we needed actual alpha parts for. Maybe that's the dragon. I don't know, we'll have to see. But give me a minute. Let me get the Sabers out. And we will jump in and probably knock this one out as quick as we did the last one. Because I tell you what, man, that Megapithecus, I didn't even help. And they took him out super fast. I like it. Don't get me wrong. I like fast boss fights. But they're definitely not a challenge. Alright, so that's all those guys out. Let's pick our bat up. Keep them in here. What do you got in you? Blood packs. I tell you what, we'll take some just in case. I doubt we're going to need them, but doesn't hurt to have them. So we're going to be riding any one of these, and I'll show you the stats again in case you haven't seen. The armor is 252 on the saddle, 11,000 on the health, and then the damage on them is 1230. So it's not too bad. A couple of these have some points. I just need to put 1 or 2 in. I think they got them from the Alpha Rex, but it's not that big of a deal. However, let's start our boss fight. So the Megapithecus was in a new arena. I think one of the ones they made for this map. So I'm hoping this one will be in a different one too. Just to kind of change stuff up. We'll have to see. Well, that's creepy, man. Let's hop on one of these guys. Get everybody to follow us. I don't like the spider webs. I'm terrified of spiders in real life, so being in here does not help. It looks like the same arena. It's a little bit different. Get out of the way. So there was a room that had the artifact in it whenever you used to have to get them off of the mod map. I can't remember where it was. Was it? The spiders. Ooh, we are not doing as much damage as we were to the Megapithecus. And we are hot. Oh, dude, I totally forgot to bring cold water. Okay, well, that's going to be a problem. I want to double check just to make sure there's no loot crate where the old artifact used to be. I don't remember what corner the little cave was you going to. You guys doing alright? Tell you what, man. That spider's causing more problems than the big old ape did. Maybe it was his back corner. Oh, they got this one blocked off, I think. So there was a room that had a separate artifact. I talked about it in the last video. You needed those to collect. But they don't have them in this one, so it's a little bit different. Alright, let's go ahead and try to help out a little bit. They're only at about half, okay? We got a lot of the little ones on us. We are so low on water. I'll tell you what, we're going to have to... Let's go ahead and drink some of this. We'll have to use some medical brew to heal up. So they're level 500 now. I don't think they're normally that high level. Oh, these good armor saddles, it doesn't really matter. It's just very slow on the damage, right? Oh, and I want to try to get another one of the dermis. So we got one from the ape. And I want to set out... We need to do a little bit of rearranging whenever we get back to base. I want to set out... Would you guys attack them and stop tripping over me? I want to set out a couple more of the... Holy crap, the minions! I'm trying to talk here, man. I want to set out some more of the taxidermy tables. And we got to work on the trophy stands, too. He's almost dead, man. Ah, dude. Super simple. Didn't lose anybody. Didn't even come close. It's going to suck, though, I think, for the alpha versions of these. We're definitely not bringing Sabers on the better alpha. I can tell you that. Nice, man. Nice. All right, so. Let me get a dermis. Please. Please. Excuse me. Pardon me. There we go. One of those. And then, what do we get from this one? 20. Only 20? This one was harder than the ape, and we got less. So the ape gave us 40. And then we've got our flag, and we got the trophy. Interesting. I'm not sure I like that. I mean, I didn't figure we'd get too much on the element, but, I mean, come on, 20 element for a boss fight? Gonna hate to see what we need for the alpha, or what we would get from the alphas, you know? Is that everybody? Oh, one more. I know, buddy, we're hot, man. I totally forgot to bring the cold water. I kind of stocked up on all the hot water for the last fight. Yeah, I see the little feet in there, man. Don't worry, buddy. I'll get you whenever we teleport out of here. Oh, here we go. Is that everybody? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19, 20. All right, cool. Just in time, too. All right, so. All right, let's get the bat out. We'll head back to base. Do a little bit of rearranging, and I'm hoping, really hoping I have enough wood to make a couple more of the taxidermy tables. We might move the boss ones over. Man, I really wish the B one wasn't bugged. But I was thinking, since we have the transmitter and stuff, maybe we'll set something up with the transmitter in the middle, and then we'll set out a bunch of the kind of taxidermy tables around it, the small ones, and then we'll just have to wait on the B to get fixed. I don't want to put out a large one just for the B. Is that? That's not one of ours. No, it's not. It's a 135. Horrible colors, though. We still got a bunch of the event colors going on. We had one of ours out, that would be a problem, because I haven't had any outside of the boss arenas yet. For anything lately, I mean. Alright, so. Oh, we need to make a trophy stand too. We can probably do that from here. Alright, let's go ahead and just make 2. We might have to move some of the artifacts too if we do all 4 of them here. I mean, it'll fit. It all depends on how big the Fenrir is going to be. Let's set these on the side, because I know the spider one is usually kind of big. It is. It is very, very large. All right, let's make one more. I was only going to do 3 because I didn't know if that 4th one would fit down there, but should be fine. And then I forgot to set the flag out in the last video. I didn't move it. We'll go ahead and do this one. So there's, I'm guessing, 4 flags. The 3 bosses, and then the Fenrir one. I'm hoping we get a special one for the Fenrir at the end. I don't know. I kind of like the flags. And we'll just slowly replace these with them. Yeah, there we go. Kind of got the... his little arms are sticking through our pinchers. Let's go ahead and get our taxidermy tables, and then we will be good for the day. Let's leave you. And leave you. How much element are we up to? 81. Let's see if we can make one of the generators real quick. Oh, we need to do it over here in the actual replicator. Crystal and polymer. Okay, that's not too bad. And then I could do the S+ ones. Can I do 5 of these? We don't have thatch. I'll tell you what, give me a minute. Let me run out. Actually, I can probably just grab it right here. Let's try to keep some of these trees around here, but, I mean, it's fine. We'll get rid of them. We don't need much. And that way we can replace it with the S+ ones and change the things around some. I want to remove the pole that's kind of in there. It looks kind of weird, man. That should be plenty. I thought it'd be out of wood, if anything. But I'm really excited about getting the Fenrir and seeing how they are. Seeing how you can't... That's the thing that sucks, though. You can't breed them, and they're they're non-tameable, right? So once we get it, I don't know if we can use those in boss fights. So that'll be 5. That's how many we got, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the one we have now is 5. We're not going to do the B because it's broken. So, all right, give me a minute. Let me get these guys picked up and we'll put the other ones out. And that will be our video for the day. Kind of short. I know, these boss fights are going to be kind of short, since how these Sabertooth are kind of overpowered, but is what it is, man. It's all kind of progression, you know? Should probably make one more if we can. That one there. That one there. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just move this one over. Yeah, we'll have to fix something up for the rest of the ones. Unclip that. Alright, so I still want to do the same ones with the wolves on the sides. So you'll work. Okay. We'll change the poses here in a second. That's the B. That's the broken one. And there's Skull. Let's go ahead and leave the B in with this one as well. Do the Broodmother. Super tiny. Kind of offset, too. A little bit weird. And Megapithecus. Okay. And this will be our very, very tiny polar bear. He's broken, too. Dude, there's so much stuff that's really bad with these. There we go. It looks somewhat decent like that. Right? Like it's coming at you from the side. I like those with them. But I also like that one. That one's kind of terrifying. Let's do that one. See, these guys are even broke too. I don't know what's up, man. Oh, it's got to be the S+ ones. I really hope they fix that here fairly soon. Even he's offset. We'll leave him in the middle, just so he's in the middle. Oh, poor little dude. He's so tiny and doesn't even have any of his, his poses. I don't know, man. Maybe off camera I'll go ahead and change these out with some regular ones, even though I didn't want to use regular ones. I mean, dude, it is what it is. Well, not too bad of a day. We got another one of the flags, another one of the trophies. We got the dragon left. Then we have to use all of those and take on the Fenrir. Kind of sucks. I hate using trophies to spawn a boss because then you have to do all the boss fights again to get more trophies if you want to keep them up. So it's kind of a weird thing, man. But it's not too bad. The Sabers are holding out fairly well. I really hope they do for the dragon. They probably should. I don't see why they wouldn't. I mean, they've been tearing up the last 2 bosses with no problem. So we'll see in the next video, though. However, we are going to go ahead and leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.